What's up everyone? Today I'm gonna attempt to review a car, and it's a 2003 Mustang GT. My friend Drew owns the car. It's a really clean, low mileage car for its year, and the service engine soon light is on. Let's see how it drives. The clutch is really fucking heavy, and I'm gonna stall this. Oh, actually it's not bad. Okay, first impressions of the car. Looks a little bit outdated, but still looks really nice and aggressive. And to be honest, I'm kind of scared to press gas because I saw Drew driving by me when we were going to the park to film those shots you saw before. And he was sliding because it's raining. It's pretty bad. But it's got torque. It's a 4.6 liter 2-valve V8. Oh my god, I'm getting a workout. Leg workout. That clutch is so heavy. So this thing got some power. This is one of the older V8s. Once again, it's 2003. It's got 260 horsepower and around 300 pound-feet of torque. And this feels like it's actually got some balls. I'm already sliding. First gear, going up the hill on a stoplight, and that thing was already sliding. I did not even touch gas that much. Okay. But yeah, overall the car drives pretty nice. It sits on lowering springs, but still, Drew wants it lower, so he's probably gonna go for coilovers. The exhaust you're hearing though, it is definitely not stock. It is, the car's got high flow cats and almost straight pipe. All cars have positives and negatives. So far, the negative of the car is it's sliding everywhere. That's why, like, I understand people who are like, oh yeah, Mustangs always crash. They have shitload of fucking torque, and it's actually really good. Like, it feels nice. I thought it's gonna be a little harder to drive the car overall, but it's not. Actually, it's going pretty smooth. And even on lowering springs, it's pretty soft. Though the car feels heavy. The car does feel heavy. 3,300. Okay, for the car with a V8 and 3,300 pounds, it's not bad. It's not bad at all, actually, because my car is a 350Z, it's a V6, and it's got 3,500 pounds. My car feels lighter though. This one is definitely, as Drew said, it feels like a little boat. The interior looks outdated. It's kind of a cheap plastic. I like the front panel that's painted red with black splatter. It looks pretty cool, and matching the car with black wheels and the red car. The whole styling and the whole color theme of the car is really cool. For the sports car, red and black is probably the best. Actually the most common, but it's still really good looking. The wheels he got, they were with him for 2 or 3 years, but they were never put on the car because all of us car people, we are always broke for car parts, and Drew just didn't have money for the tires. And when he finally got the tires, he finally put the wheels on, and as I said, it looks really, really good. I feel like a boss on the road, actually, because this car it's an American V8. Like, I've never driven Mustangs before, and when I was in Russia, I was always like dreaming of having like a Mustang, some kind of a American muscle car. And I'm finally driving one, and it feels really good. Let's do some pulls. definitely got power, definitely got that torque. Not that much of a horsepower thing, but torque makes a lot of difference and throws you back in the seat. Yeah, I can't English. That feels fast. Once I drive the car for a little bit, I can feel the clutch, and it doesn't feel that heavy. It is heavy, but I guess once you get used to it, it's totally fine. But I can see it being annoying in the traffic when you like Chicago downtown. Have you ever been to Chicago downtown with this car? That's probably really, really annoying to keep pressing that clutch and just moving a little bit and again put in neutral, or just keep your foot on the clutch, whatever, however you drive. It is nice. It is a nice car. It doesn't have much space to have a lot of friends with you, though you still can put them in there. It's just a little tight. May I try?
Go ahead. Just try not to hit that T-bird over there.
Okay.
It gets sideways.
It gets sideways, and I like it. Well, what can I say about the car overall? It feels old, but it's still got some balls. It's fast. It's fast enough. It's not super fast, but it's fast enough for people who are just learning to drive stick. Even though I wouldn't recommend it for people who learn how to drive stick, because this car slides and this car has really heavy clutch, but once you get used to it, it's totally fine. In 2003, Mustangs had really big competition with Camaros and Corvettes, all the muscle cars, all the American muscle cars, and to my opinion, they tried kind of too hard on making it look good in a way that the front air scoop and the side air scoops, air vents, they are not real. They're only for looks. It would be really awesome if they found an actual use for them. Mustang GT models come with a rear spoiler, which Drew decided to remove. That's exactly why the trunk is dipped black, because he didn't want to leave those holes from removing the spoiler. It didn't look really good, so he decided to dip it. And to my opinion, it looks really good just because, once again, it matches the color of the car, black and red. All of us car people, car enthusiasts, like that our cars have personalities. We make our cars personal things. We drive them every day and we baby them and we care for them that much that every little detail counts and matters. I really like the way Drew put little dragon on his e-brake. It looks kind of cute, but at the same time you can tell the car's got personality. Like, little details are everywhere and you can see them and everything looks really cool. I don't know if it's this particular car or all Mustangs from 2003 and Mustangs GT. It has a little bit loose shifter, but I think it's just because the car is older and back in the day they probably had them all like that. And it's totally fine, it's still drivable, nothing's wrong with it. Putting the e-brake on was hard. This thing is like, you gotta get some muscle. This is a muscle car, you gotta have some muscle to put that thing up. But overall, the car is actually really nice, and I like that it comes with limited slip differential stock, and it's actually kind of fun when you know how to throw it sideways and control it. You can have some fun with doing some skids and drifting. Space-wise, it doesn't have much space, but once again, you buy a Mustang, it's a muscle car, it's a sports car. I don't think you're planning on getting a lot of people in your car and just going partying. If you got a girl and yourself and you just want to go for a little ride, that's a perfect car. Also, when you buy this car, you probably don't care about miles per gallon, and that thing gets only like 15 in the city and about 24 on the highway, which isn't that bad, but once again, it's a V8, so I don't think when you buy the car you should care for the miles per gallon. The exhaust sounds really, really good. If you're trying to drive at night with the same exact exhaust setup, you're probably going to be hated by all your neighbors and all the people around you, because that thing is loud. That was my first car review, 2003 Mustang GT. A really cool car to review for the first time, and I really enjoyed doing it. I'm looking forward to review more cars and get more experience with that, and know what to say next time. I want to thank my friend Drew for letting me drive the car and get some shots and just have fun with it. And I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.